Hi everyone, I'm Marley Comito, and this is Mobilizing Madison's Most Wanted, a short slice of a life story that started out as a totally normal Uber ride to the airport until it wasn't. What happened next was something my driver Tenzin had never seen in his entire 10 years behind the wheel as both an Uber and Lyft driver. Luckily, and of course with his approval, I was recording. It was early morning in Madison. I had just called an Uber to catch a flight home for spring break. When I got in the car, my driver casually mentioned that he'd had a pretty crazy start to his day. So I asked, and that's where his story began.
And I picked the guy up, and I mentioned to him, hey, the phone on the app requests the lady's name, and Kia or something. That's not you though. I said, who is the lady to you? He said, oh, that's my baby mama or something.
So, Tenzin picks up a passenger using someone else's Uber account. He's suspicious, but drives off anyway. Until...
We left. I drove like a half a mile. There's a stop sign there. I passed the stop sign. Not even like a half a mile. I drove from the stop sign. And the police cars, I saw the lights coming on. I pulled over. I thought maybe he's leaving, right?
Yeah.
I pulled over. He stopped right by me. I was like, what the heck? What did I do? Yeah, young policeman came to my window. Said, hey, you missed the stop sign there. I said, no, I didn't. I think my partner says you missed the stop sign there. I said, hey, tell your partner, I'm an Uber driver. I got a dash cam. Everything is recorded. Stop sign, red light, whatever. Everything is recorded. I can show you I did stop. I never do that. And he said, you have a driver's license? Yeah, I give it to him.
At first, Tenzin thinks he's wrongfully being pulled over for a traffic violation, but that's when things escalated quickly.
Took the driver's license, went to the SWAT car, and when he went to the car, not even like 30 seconds, I'm looking in the mirror over there, and three big police guys, get out of his car, police car, and came to this side. And now I know exactly why this guy, the police took my license, right? And I told the guy, I said, hey, I did stop at the stop sign. You know that. You saw that.
Yeah.
And he got a hoodies on, trying to cover his face. Like, come on.
Turns out, this wasn't about a stop sign at all.
The door, I did, and they drug him out and put a handcuff right away.
On him?
And they took me out. And then police that took my license, he come back here. Now this time he's smiling. He said, we know you stopped, but we have to stop you because of him.
Yep, Tenzin had unknowingly picked up one of Madison's most wanted.
His address that he is going to is the gas station. I don't know why. That's where the address was. Well, anyway, so policeman, he said, thank you, you helped us,
Wow.
get him safely.
Wow.
Arrested him. He must be most wanted, I didn't never know.
Of course. How could you know?
I didn't even see police car anywhere around that area.
What struck me most wasn't just the drama of the arrest. It was Tenzin himself. He seemed so calm, clear, and just as committed to doing things right as before the incident.
And I never have to worry about pulling me over because I go by the rules, law, I don't speed like a crazy. I don't cross the red light, stop sign. No, I don't do that. It's the best safety reason. I don't do it. Even I criticize other people doing it.
But you still confirmed knew the identity of the woman to the account he was using. You did all the right things.
They must be hiding and waiting, Who knows? Kind of very good with the visual. What's around me all the time. When I go pick up people, anybody around me and anything, especially whatever, I don't see anything, I don't know where they came from. Those police cars are marked police car. It's not like unmarked. No, it's marked police car.
Yeah.
One of those big SUVs.
They were waiting.
Yeah, it's a very interesting day. And I've been driving for 10 years, Uber and Lyft. Never happened to me before.
And now today of all days.
Tenzin's story reminds us that even the most ordinary everyday moments, like a rideshare or a morning commute, can always turn into something unexpected. Thanks for listening to this episode. I'm your host, and until next time, stay safe out there.